The star and the beetle that represents new life and uses the stars to navigate. Welcome back to the Metamorphosis Tarot Project, where we blend bug science and art. The star is the embodiment of hope. After the catastrophe of the tower, we may find ourselves lost in the darkness. In the distance, a shimmering star asks us to have faith and just put one foot in front of the other as we pick ourselves back up again. The large star is surrounded by several smaller ones, each representing little glimmers in the distance in which we can orient ourselves. The largest star represents our inner compass, our values, our morals, our hopes, our dreams, in which to use as the North Star to guide us forward. The woman uses the spring to nourish new fertile ground, and her nakedness reminds us of our vulnerabilities after life-changing events. To represent hope, I chose the Egyptian scarab beetle, as both its mythology and biology line up with the meaning of the star. The beetle, because it pushes the dung ball across the desert, was associated with the sun god Khepri, the morning sun. In some versions of the mythology, Khepri guides the sun alongside Ra, the afternoon sun, and Atum, the evening sun. Khepri became a representation for hope and renewal as he guided the sun from the underworld, death, every morning. The Egyptians noted that not only do the beetles push the dung across the desert, a reflection of Khepri pushing the morning sun across the sky, but they also noticed that the adult beetles emerged from the dung balls. The beetles and Khepri, the scarab-headed god, became associated with new life, new hope, new beginnings. Scarab amulets are still handed out in Egypt today as a symbol of protection. On the biological side, scientists noted that in 2013, that even on moonless nights, the beetles walked in a straight line through the desert. This intrigued them because many nocturnal insects use the moon to navigate, so what were the beetles using? After, and this is my favorite, putting little visors on the beetles and subjecting them to a planetarium, the scientists discovered that the beetles literally use the Milky Way to navigate in the desert. So yeah, the beetles literally use the star to navigate. Like, how perfectly fitting is that? Instead of drawing poop balls, because I didn't really want to draw poop and felt like it detracted from the fantastical feel of the card, I instead gave the scarabs tiger eye crystals, which are supposed to represent grounding and are supposed to give the bearer courage and mental clarity. So they seem fitting with the card, they're the color of poop, and crystals are more fun to draw. In the spirit of the star and the scarab, here are some questions for the naturalist. When all feels lost, what inspires hope? In the darkness, when salvation feels like a million miles away, what are some bright spots, glimmers, in the night sky? What are some tiny things around you that may just bring you a tiny amount of joy? This could be a flower rebelliously growing out of a crack in the sidewalk, or a stranger giving you a kind smile. Use these daily glimmers as your guiding starlight.